everyone, welcome back to the session of English. In this session, we are going to continue with our chapter connectors. Now, this is part number 17. So, till now, we have already covered 16 parts of connectors. So, what we are going to discuss in this session, let us have a look over that. In this session, or in this lecture, we will cover the following topics. And what are the topics? Let us see. First of all, we'll discuss neither nor. As I told you in our earlier session that we started with those connectors which were connectors of addition, or which are connectors of addition. In this session, we are going to discuss some of them. Okay, in that session, I think we had discussed not only but also either or. Now, in this session, we will discuss some more connectors which are connectors of addition. Now, these are neither nor, moreover, and then furthermore. So, we are going to discuss these three connectors in this session. Okay. So, first of all, we'll discuss neither nor. Now, neither nor is actually a correlative conjunction or a pair of conjunction that negates. It means which is used for nothing. Okay. It means when we have two options, but we don't want any. Suppose I have A and I have B, but I don't want any of them. Okay, I don't want A, I don't want B, so I don't want any of that. I have two options, I have two choices, but I don't want to make any. There, in that case, I have to use neither nor, or I will use neither nor. So first of all, we'll discuss meaning of neither nor. Meaning of neither nor. Neither nor is not used as a connector of addition in English grammar. Now, as I told you in the concept of either or as well, that either or is actually a correlative conjunction, but it is not the connector of addition because we are not adding anything. In fact, we are making only the choices, or we are just choosing one out of two. But neither nor in this case as well, this is also not a connector of addition. Why so? Because here we are not including anything. We will exclude both the factors, or we will exclude both the choices. Okay. Instead, it is used to present a negative alternative, or to indicate that none of the mentioned options or conditions is applicable. Okay. It means whenever we have, suppose we have two options, but we don't want any of them, that means we can use neither nor. Okay. And if we are using neither nor, it means whatever is mentioned in these two clauses or these two alternatives, we it means no condition is applicable to them. It is a correlative conjunction used to emphasize the exclusivity. Why so exclusivity? Because we are excluding both the options. We have two choices, but we are not making any. In fact, we are excluding both the factors. That suppose I went to market and there I found a lehenga, okay, a dress that is lehenga, and another one is the western dress. But I did not like any, okay, or I did not want any, so I did not like any. So I negated both the points. It means both the options are cancelled. No, I don't want this. I don't want that. It means I'm not ready. I was not ready to buy any of those dresses. Okay, that means I'm excluding both the factors. I'm excluding both the alternatives. There we can use the word neither nor. Okay. So, or the non-occurrence of two or more elements or ideas. So, we are emphasizing on exclusivity, that no, I don't want this. No, I don't want this. So, I'm excluding both the things. Okay. Neither nor is typically used to express a negative sense of choice or inclusivity. Okay. First of all, we'll discuss uses of neither nor. First of all, it is used to negate two or more alternatives. Neither nor can be used only with two factors or two choices or two alternatives. But to make the sentence complex, we can use neither nor for more than two as well. But that is a rare case. Okay. Well, neither nor is used when you want to negate. Negate means cancel two or more items or scenarios. For example, she is neither a doctor nor an engineer. Means she is not a doctor and also not an engineer. Maybe possible she is a teacher. So she is neither a doctor nor an engineer. It means she is not both of them. She is a teacher. So she can be someone else. Subject verb agreement. Now this one is very very important. Whenever we use neither nor, now this rule of subject verb agreement is applicable in all the three correlative conjunctions, that is not only but also either or and neither nor. Same rule is applicable in all these three pairs. Neither nor, after neither we have option 1, after nor we have option 2. May be possible here we have subject 1 and here we have subject 2. Now these are not only the subjects, but they can be you can say they can be verbs, they can be adjectives, they can be adverbs, many things. Okay, so many parts of a speech can be covered over here. Now neither nor, after neither we have subject 1, it means option 1, and after nor we have subject 2. Now if we want to put a verb over here, this verb strictly should follow the second or the nearest subject. Okay, it should follow the nearest subject. Now if there are two verbs and only one subject, of course it will follow the nearest subject, and that is the single subject in the sentence. Okay, so whenever we want to use neither nor in this sequence, verb depends only on the nearest subject, whichever it is. Okay, obviously it is the second subject, so we'll use verb according to the nearest subject. For example, neither neither Ravi nor his parents parents nor his parents has arrived. Now, do you think that this sentence is correct? Is this sentence correct? No, not at all. The sentence is incorrect. Why so? We cannot use has. Instead, we should use have. Why so? Because the nearest subject, parents, these are plural. And if these are plural, if the subject is plural, we have to use plural form of verb. That is why here this has is incorrect, which should be replaced with word have. And the correct sentence will be neither Ravi nor his parents have arrived. Okay, I hope you got it. Well, this is very very simple. When neither nor is used with singular subjects, the verb should be singular. When used with plural subjects, the verb should be plural. Okay, it means the nearest subject. Okay, so we can say over here with the, it depends on the, you can add it over here that verb depends on the nearest subject, so you can add this to your note. Okay, so this nearest word is very important, in fact. Okay, you can say second, but the nearest word is more appropriate. For example, neither the cat nor the dog is hungry. Now you can see the second subject is dog, or the nearest subject is dog. So here we have written is, which is correct. And neither the cats nor the dogs are hungry. Now here dogs are plural, that is why we are using are. Okay. Now let us move to the next one. With the different subjects, when the subjects connected by neither nor are of different numbers, singular or plural, the verb agrees with the subject closest to it. For example, neither John nor his friends are going to the party. So here you can see friends, so we are using are. Okay, so this is very very simple. You have to follow verb according to the nearest subject, whichever it is. Okay, so don't go on 3 points, just go only one concept. Just keep one concept in your mind, that verb depends on the nearest subject, whichever it is. Okay, position in a sentence, now that matters. As I told you, in case of either or, not only but also as well, that the position matters a lot, because only options can occur just after the word neither and nor. Okay, same in the case of either or and in not only but also. It can be used at the beginning of a sentence for emphasis. Neither in summer nor in winter do I enjoy jogging. Also, one more thing is there. Whenever we begin with the sentence with the adverbs, we follow the rule of inversion. So that can be occur over here as well. Okay. Now, with different parts of a speech, it is not limited to connecting nouns or pronouns. It can also connect verbs, adjectives, adverbs, etc. As I told you in the beginning only, that it does not matter that after neither we can only have nouns, we can have pronoun, we can have verbs, we can have adjectives, and so on. Now, let us see some examples. If I say the movie was neither good nor, nor interesting. Or we can also say that the movie was neither anything, any negative word. Let's say, let us say any word. If I see this good, neither um the movie was neither good nor interesting. Okay. Now, if I say the the man neither danced nor sat quietly. Okay. So neither danced nor sat quietly. Okay. So he did not do anything. So here we have verb one and this is verb two. In this we have adjective one and then adjective two. Okay. This is adjective two. And if I write the sentence like the man ran neither fast nor um, mm, it is nor okay nor mm, timely. Okay, so here we have used adverbs. Okay, two adverbs that we have used. Okay, this is adverb one and this is adverb two, which we are using after neither nor. But the same concept is there that you can use these words only with word neither and nor. Okay, which are the two things. They can be placed only after the word neither nor. Okay, so this will be the concept. Now here you can see the movie was neither entertaining nor interesting. Okay. To emphasize the absence of both. It is used to emphasize that both elements or choices are not applicable or true. For example, neither option is suitable for us. Now, we can also use neither individually. If we do not have nor with it, we can use neither. But after that, we should follow some concept that is after neither, only you can say singular noun will be there and singular verb will be there. Okay, in this case, after this, we can also have one concept that is after neither, we can have of, and after that we should have plural noun but singular form of verb, and in this case neither is used only for two people. Okay, only for two people or thing, not more than that we can use neither. Okay, so these can be the structures with neither. Neither nor, if there is neither nor, verb should follow, verb should be used according to the nearest subject or the second subject. In case of neither plus the noun, then the noun should be singular and the verb should also be singular. After neither of, after of we should have plural noun but singular form of verb, and this noun, they should only be two, they should not be more than two. Okay. Now, structure of neither nor. Negating two or more items. Neither nor is used to indicate that neither of the items or scenarios mentioned are true or applicable. For instance, neither John nor Mary is attending the party means that John is not attending the party and Mary is also not attending. Subject verb agreement. When neither nor connects two subjects, the verb agrees with the subject closer to it. Okay. Neither the cat nor the dogs are hungry. The verb are agrees with the plural subject dogs. Position in sentences. It can be used at the beginning of a sentence or in the middle of the sentence. When it starts a sentence, the following verb is typically an inverted form, especially in the formal writing. Neither does he like tea, nor does he like coffee. Okay. When we are starting neither in the beginning of the sentence, when we are placing this neither in the beginning of the sentence, we can follow the inversion rule that we have already discussed in the chapter of adverb and conjunction. Now, connecting various parts of speech. While it commonly connects nouns or pronouns, neither nor can also link verbs, adjectives, adverbs, and even clauses. For example, she is neither happy nor sad. Okay, so here we are connecting adjectives happy or sad, happy and sad. Function as a negation, negator. This conjunction is used specifically for negation. It emphasizes that all the connected elements are not true or applicable. It is different from additive connectors like both and, not only but also, which are used to add positive information. It means the elements which are connected with neither nor, both are considered not to be true and both are to be excluded. Okay, and they are used in the same pattern as that of neither nor, sorry, as that of not only but also and both and, but those are both and not only but also, they serve as the connectors of addition, while neither nor is not serving as the connector of addition. Okay, so while neither nor does connect elements in a sentence, its primary function is to jointly negate. Obviously, it is joining two concepts, two options, but to negate them rather than to add them together. Now, its concept is to just negate, whereas the concept of not only but also and both and, these function to add the things. Okay. Now let us move to the next one. Now, let us study some rules associated with neither and nor. Negation of multiple elements. Neither nor is used to negate two or more options or elements simultaneously. It indicates that each of the connected items or scenarios is not true or applicable. For example, neither John nor Mary is available for the meeting means that both John and Mary are unavailable. So first of all, it negates the multiple elements. So this is the primary rule of neither nor. Second one is subject verb agreement. As I told you before as well, that when neither nor connects two subjects, the verb should agree with the part of the subject that is closer or closest to the verb. Okay. For instance, neither the students nor the teacher is responsible. Singular verb or singular subject closer to the verb. And neither the teacher nor the students are responsible. Plural verb for plural subject closer to the verb. Position in a sentence. It can be placed at various points in a sentence, but its placement does not change its function as a negating connector. Okay, it means it can be placed at various points in a sentence, but its placement, it means if whatever the function is of neither of, it should be completed. Otherwise, it can be placed anywhere. It means if I say neither his parents, neither his parents allowed allowed his parents allowed him to go on picnic, nor to see the movie. Okay, so this is the sentence. But if we see the sentence carefully, here two activities are being done. First of all, he was not allowed to go on picnic. Okay, to go on picnic. And another one is to see the movie. So these are the actions which were in options. Okay, but his parents did not allow him for any. Okay, so these are the two options. One option is this, and another option is this, in which his parents allowed him for nothing. Okay, so his parents, these are not the options. Okay, parents are not the option. In fact, parents did not allow him to do anything in this, from this. Okay, so here this position of neither is incorrect. It should be placed after his parents allowed him neither to go on picnic nor to see the movie. Now this will be the correct sentence. Okay, so here this position of neither is incorrect because its function is to negate the option. Here neither is not negating the parents. In fact, parents are negating the two choices, and the two choices are go on picnic and another one is to see the movie. Whereas both of the choices or these two choices were negated by the parents because they did not want him to go anywhere. Okay, so neither his parents, it is incorrect concept. The correct concept will be his parents allowed him neither to go on picnic nor to see the movie. Okay, so this will be the correct sentence or the sequence of the sentence. Neither in summer nor in winter do I like to swim. Now, whenever we begin the sentence using neither nor, we can it means after neither, if I want to write the entire sentence, if it is if something is not written beyond before it, so in that case we can use the rule of inversion. As I told you that there are several words like no sooner, seldom, hardly, barely, scarcely, and no, so, never, little. So after these words, if we begin our sentence with any of these words, we have to follow the rule of inversion. It means helping verb comes prior to the subject. Okay, so that is the concept that we have already discussed in detail in the chapter of conjunction and adverbs. Okay, so that is the same concept that I am telling you over here as well. If these adverbs they begin the sentence, what we do, we follow the rule of inversion. Okay, now connecting different parts of a speech. While it commonly connects nouns or pronouns, neither nor can also link verbs, adjectives, adverbs, or even clauses, but the negation applies to all the part it connects. Okay, exclusive negation. This phrase exclusively indicates that all the elements or choices it connects are not true or applicable. It means whatever we are writing about after neither nor, it is excluding all of them. It is used for exclusivity, non-inclusivity or addition. It means it is not adding or including anything. In fact, whatever is given over here, it is excluding both the factors or both the options. Not a connector of addition. It is important to remember that neither nor is not an additive connector like both and not only but also, which are used to add or combine elements in a positive manner. As we did not only but also, we joined two information together. That was the concept of not only but also. But in case of neither nor, we are excluding both the factors or both the options. Okay, so it is just opposite to that of not only but also. Okay. Now let us have some examples of neither nor. First of all, the example based on negating two options. She speaks neither French nor Spanish, meaning she does not speak French and she also does not speak Spanish. The dessert was neither sweet nor flavorful, meaning the dessert was not sweet and it was not flavorful. With subjects and verbs, neither the students nor the teacher was happy about the early exam. Here was agrees with the nearer subject, the teacher, which is singular. Neither the manager nor the employees are attending the meeting. In this case, are agrees with the closer plural subject, that is the employees. Inverting the sentence structure, example 1. Neither in the park nor in the garden did we find the lost keys. This implies the keys were not found in the park and also not in the garden. Neither at the concert nor at the festival did they see their favorite band, meaning they didn't see their favorite band at the concert and also not at the festival. With different parts of a speech, the book is neither long nor difficult to read. This means the book is not long and it is also not difficult to read. He is neither interested nor enthusiastic about the project, indicating he is not interested in the project and also not enthusiastic about it. With different subjects, subject-verb agreement, neither the dog nor the cats like to be left alone, like agrees with the nearer plural subject, the cats. Neither my sister nor my brother drives a car, drives agrees with the nearer singular subject, that is my brother. Okay. Now let us discuss another connector, that is moreover. Okay. Now if you see this word moreover, over means when something is finished and more when something is beyond that. Okay. So let us discuss the meaning of moreover. Moreover is used as a connector to add further. Now this one is very, very important, to add further, to add something more. information that reinforces, emphasizes, or adds to the points already made, making it an important tool in constructing clear and persuasive arguments or narratives. Now, if I tell you something about anything, if I give you some information about anything, and I'm saying you some more points about it, so I can say, moreover, I can use that information with the help of moreover. Okay. For example, if I say that, okay, I saw that movie. I saw that movie. Um, I also read. I also read a novel on which the story of the story of that movie was based on. Was based. Okay. Uh, it is based on. Okay. So I saw that movie. It is the one concept, it is the one information which I'm giving you. I also read a novel on which the story of that movie was based on. Okay. So I also read a novel which is based on the story of the movie. Okay. Or on which sorry, on which the story of the movie is based. Okay. Was based. Okay. Moreover, moreover, I have seen a play um, that was based on this movie. So I'm emphasizing this point that I have seen a play as well, which is based on this movie. It means this movie is, oh, I have seen this movie. I have read a novel as well. Moreover, I have seen a play as well. It means I'm adding something further, or I'm adding some information beyond this. So this moreover is used to join that particular information which I'm emphasizing, to just say that moreover I have seen this as well. Okay. So this moreover just shows the concept that we have this concept as well. Okay. So any point which is already mentioned and we are adding some further information after it, and we are emphasizing that, we can use the word moreover. Okay. To make the concept more clear. Okay. So this is how we use moreover. Now let us move to the next point. Let us discuss the uses of moreover. Introducing additional points. Moreover is often used to introduce an additional point or idea that supports or expands upon what has already been said. It means whatever has been said, it adds something, or it introduces some additional point to that which has already been said, and we are adding something more to that. Okay. For that we use the word moreover. It is a way of adding more information that is relevant to the topic. And also, this is the main point, that whatever we are adding by using this moreover, okay, so moreover will introduce that particular additional point which is relevant to the topic or information which is given earlier. Okay. For instance, the report is incomplete. Moreover, it contains several factual errors. So this is very relevant because obviously the report is incomplete. Still, it needs to be rectified. It is not only to complete it. In fact, it is needed to be rectified. Therefore, this moreover is emphasizing on the point that this contains several factual errors. It means it needs to be rectified. It not only need to be added or completed, but also to be rectified. Okay. Emphasizing a previous statement. It can be used to emphasize the importance or relevance of the additional information being provided. This is particularly useful in argumentative or persuasive writing or speaking. For example, if you are in a debate, okay, so in that case, when you have to join furthermore information, or when you have to join some pieces of information which are relevant to the case, you add this word moreover. In fact, so you use these type of connectors to add something which is relevant and which is to be emphasized, that yes, this also happened, to show this expression that yes, this thing is also important. So just to emphasize that particular expression of yourself, or to you can say show your expression, show your emotions, that yes, this is also needed on the relevant basis or on the urgent basis. So this moreover plays a vital role over there. Okay, he is an excellent leader. Moreover, his strategies have significantly increased company profits. Now here you are praising someone, and after that you are adding the information about his work or about his role in the society or in the profits of the company. So there you're using the word moreover just to emphasize that why you are saying that he's an excellent leader. And the another line, it proves his excellence. Okay, now, linking related ideas. Moreover helps in linking sentences or ideas that are related to each other. Okay, the point that you are adding in another information which is already mentioned, the point should be interrelated. It means the previous point should relate to the point that you are adding. Okay, thus ensuring a coherent flow. It means it should be like a flow, that it is whatever you are saying, it is making a sequence. Okay, a flow of thoughts in a piece of writing or a speech. This study shows a decline in pollution levels. Moreover, there has been an improvement in public health. Okay, so this is the example. Creating transition in texts. It is often used to create a smooth transition between different points or paragraphs, especially in formal or academic writing. Now, whenever the writing is academic or formal, whatever you are writing, it should have a smooth flow. It means the concepts, they should be joined with one another or one after the other, which are relevant and in a sequence. Okay, they should be coherently arranged. The first solution offers quick results. Moreover, it is cost effective. Okay, this is the example of the above information. Enhancing persuasiveness. Now, this is very, very important. In persuasive writing or speaking, moreover is used to add further arguments or evidence. Okay, it gives evidence, it provides the evidence that is strengthen the position being presented. Okay, this policy will benefit the economy. Moreover, it will create numerous job opportunities. So here, this statement, it will create numerous job opportunities. This is proving the statement above, that is the policy will benefit. So what will be the benefits? These are proven in the another statement, okay, which you have introduced with the word moreover. Now we'll discuss structure of moreover. First of all, beginning of a new sentence. It will begin the new sentence. Moreover is commonly placed at the beginning of a new sentence to introduce additional information, but it is not the new sentence. It will be joining, obviously it will be the new sentence, but it will be not, moreover cannot begin the paragraph of the story, because it is related to something which has already been said. So it is adding the information to that particular statement only. For example, the city has a well-developed public transport system. Moreover, it is expanding its network of bike lanes. So moreover is just expanding the point which has been earlier stated. Followed by a comma. When used at the beginning of a sentence, moreover is typically followed by a comma. This punctuation helps to clearly delineate the additional information being introduced. He is an experienced manager. This is one sentence. After that, we have full stop, and after that, we have moreover, and this is introducing another clause which is additional information. And after moreover, we have put a comma. He has a strong track record in marketing. Okay. Now, linking sentences or ideas. The primary function of moreover is to link sentences or ideas, showing that the information it introduces is related to the previous statement but adds further depth or evidence. Okay? For instance, the study's methodology was flawed. It means it was full of errors. Moreover, the sample size was too small to draw reliable conclusions. So we are adding something that we are negating something that the studies methodology was flawed. It means it was full of errors. Now we are proving that in another statement, or maybe possible we are saying some more drawback about that. Okay, more drawbacks about that. That the sample size was too small to draw reliable conclusions. It means they were very small. By which we cannot draw the conclusions. Okay, reliable conclusions. Alternative placement. Though less common, moreover can also be used in middle of the sentence, especially in more complex sentence structures. In such cases, it still functions as a connector but might not always be followed by a comma depending on the sentence structure. Okay. Now, rules associated with moreover. First of all, it introduces additional information. This is the primary function of moreover. Moreover is used to add extra information to what has already been said, especially to introduce a point that strengthens or elaborates on the previous statement. For example, the project is ahead of schedule. Moreover, it is under budget. Positioning in a sentence. Moreover is typically placed at the beginning of a sentence or clause. Okay. When it starts a sentence, it is usually followed by a comma. For instance, moreover, the latest results indicate a significant increase in efficiency. Not used in casual conversation. While not incorrect, moreover is less commonly used in everyday casual conversations. Obviously, in casual conversations, we do not use such words. In fact, obviously they are used, but not very much. Okay, these are not widely used words. In informal contexts, simpler connectors like also, besides, or in addition are more typical. Avoid overuse. To maintain the effectiveness of moreover as a connector that adds significant information, it is important to use it sparingly. It means whenever it is required. You cannot use it overly. For example, there are a few sentences. For example, there are 4 sentences and they should be placed one after the another. Okay. We cannot use, it means there are suppose 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 sentence. Okay, now this will be the concept. Now we can write this in this manner: 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, or you can say plus 4. Okay, so here we can make full stop, and here we can use moreover, and after that we'll make the sentence, another sentence. But if I say 1, then moreover, then 2 clause, then moreover, then 3, then moreover, then 4, so this will ruin the line. Okay, this will not make the sentence complete or correct. Okay, so try to use this moreover with the relevant or the last information. Okay, overusing it can reduce the impact and make the text seem repetitive or overly formal. Connecting logical arguments. Moreover is particularly effective in texts where logical arguments are being made, as it helps to build a case by adding further evidence or supporting the details. Okay, whatever you have said, it is just completing that or emphasizing that. Okay, that is fine. Now, clarity and cohesion, this should be kept in mind. The use of moreover should always contribute to the clarity and cohesion of the text. It means the sentences which you are writing, one should be placed after another. It means there is the first sentence, and after that you are writing the second sentence, and after that you are writing the third sentence. But this should make the sequence. Okay, it should not be like that. First you're writing the third sentence, then the first sentence, then the second sentence. The sequence will not be covered. And in fact, in this, moreover word will not be used or will not be presenting its relevance. Okay, of the text. It should introduce information that is clearly related to the preceding statement. It should introduce the information which is related to the previous statement. It should not make the previous statement. Okay, statements and helps to advance the overall argument or narrative. Okay, so the information which you are introducing with the word moreover, it should reflect the preceding statement. Now, examples of moreover. First of all, in academic writing, the experiment's results were inconclusive. Moreover, the methodology used raised several questions regarding its validity. Urban areas face significant challenges in waste management. Moreover, the increase in population density exacerbates these issues. Okay. For example, urban areas face significant challenges in waste management. Okay, this is the one sentence. Moreover, the increase in population density exacerbates these issues. It means it increases these issues. Okay, or you can say deteriorates these issues. Okay, so this is moreover, which is emphasizing and emphasizing the previous statement. Also, it is it is adding some additional information to that particular issue. Okay, now in formal speeches or presentations, our team has consistently met its sales targets. Moreover, customer satisfaction ratings have improved over the last quarter. This policy will not only reduce emissions but also create jobs. Moreover, it will stimulate innovation in renewable energy technologies. Now, here we have many sentences in a sentence, or you can say 3 or 4 sentences in a sentence, in a single sentence. We have used not only but also. This is also a connector of addition, which is adding to information. And to emphasize or to relate one more information, we can use moreover to join further information in the point. Okay. Now, third, in professional reports, the market analysis indicates a potential for growth in the sector. Moreover, recent trends suggest an increasing demand for our products. There has been a noticeable improvement in service quality. Moreover, employee morale has been positively affected by the new management strategies. Okay. In business correspondence, we appreciate your prompt response to our inquiry. Moreover, we are impressed with the detailed information provided in your proposal. The new software has streamlined our operations. Moreover, it has significantly reduced processing times. Okay. In essays or argumentative writing, the author's arguments are based on outdated assumptions. Moreover, the evidence provided is insufficient to support the main thesis. Public transportation not only reduces traffic congestion but also lowers pollution levels. Moreover, it is a more affordable option for most city residents. So there are pieces of information. There are some pieces of information which can be joined and can be made in a single sentence by using this moreover connector to join that relevant information to the point which is earlier stated. Now we'll discuss another connector, that is furthermore. Okay. Now furthermore, again, further means after and more means something more. So this is somewhere like moreover. Meaning of furthermore. Furthermore is an adverb used in English as a connector for adding information similar to moreover or in addition. So this is similar to that of moreover and in addition. It serves to introduce a piece of information or argument that not only adds to, but also emphasizes or reinforces what has previously been stated. Furthermore is typically used to introduce a new point that supports or expands upon a previous statement or argument. It suggests that the new information is not just an add-on, but it is also significant in its own right. For example, the project will bring numerous benefits to the community. Furthermore, it will create new jobs. Okay, so if we say the project will bring numerous benefits to the community, this is one sentence. Furthermore, it will create new jobs. Okay, so we are adding something further to it. Uses of furthermore, adding additional information. So this is somewhere like moreover. Okay, it is used to introduce extra information or a new point that supplements or strengthens the previous statement. For example, the museum is a great educational resource. Furthermore, it is free to enter. So this is something extra for that. Emphasizing the previous point, it often emphasizes or intensifies the significance of the additional information being added. It means whatever you have said, it is adding something extra to it. For example, it often emphasizes or intensifies the significance of the additional information being added. Okay. He has many years of experience in management. This is one sentence. Furthermore, now we are adding something relevant to it. He has proven track record of success in international projects. For example, if you go somewhere for a job, okay, and if you apply for that job, you present your resume, in which you write your qualifications and your experience. After that, what is the most relevant thing in that? That the exams you have taken and qualified, the achievements that you have taken, if you have achieved any award, if you have got any award, if you have done some extra qualification, if you have an extra certificate, so that emphasizes on the qualification that you have. In fact, before that, your qualification will be, you can say, will be kept aside. The skills that you show over there, or the achievements that you have gained in your life, those will make the impact uh, for the job application. He has many years of experience in management. Furthermore, he has a proven track record of success in international projects. Okay, so this will emphasize on his qualifications, or this will give the weight to that. Creating smooth transitions, furthermore, helps in transitioning smoothly between ideas or arguments in a text, especially in formal writing like essays, reports, or academic papers. Enhancing arguments. In persuasive or argumentative writing, it is used to add further arguments or evidence that bolster the position being presented. For example, renewable energy sources are essential for environmental sustainability. Furthermore, they are becoming increasingly cost effective. Okay, so renewable energy resources, or the sources, sorry, are essential for environmental sustainability. This is one thing. Furthermore, they are becoming increasingly cost effective. It means they are cost effective. So this is something positive sign, and we can use them as many as possible. Now, what is the structure of furthermore? So, first of all, we'll discuss the position in a sentence. Furthermore is the most commonly placed at the beginning of the sentence. Obviously, it will begin the sentence, but before that, you can say that it will not begin the story, it will begin the sentence. Some previous point should be there, which it is emphasizing, or you can say uh, to which it is adding some information. The positioning signals to the reader or the listener that additional reinforcing information is about to be presented. Okay, though it will begin the sentence, it will not begin the story. Followed by a comma. When furthermore is used at the start of a sentence or at the beginning of the sentence, it is usually followed by a comma. This helps to set apart the added information for clarity. Okay, furthermore, comma, the study also indicates a decrease in related issues. However, this comma or the punctuation marks, they are not asked in competitive exams, but they should be kept in mind because in some exam they can be asked. Now, introducing additional points. It introduces an additional point that supports or expands upon the previous statement or statements. The information following furthermore should be relevant and add value to what has already been said. Okay. Now, used in formal contexts. Furthermore is typically used in formal or academic writing. It is less common in casual conversation, where simpler connectors like also or in addition might be used. Okay. Enhancing flow and cohesion. By using furthermore, writers or speakers can create a seamless transition between ideas, enhancing the flow and cohesion of their text or speech. Now, the next point is linking ideas. Although it primarily introduces a new sentence, furthermore serves as a bridge linking the new idea back to the previous points, thus maintaining the continuity of the overall argument or narrative. Then let us see the rules associated with furthermore. First of all, it introduces additional information. This is basic that we have already read right now. Use furthermore to introduce information that adds to or elaborates on or strengthens a previous point or argument. It should provide new insights or additional evidence. Placement in a sentence, furthermore, is typically placed at the beginning of a sentence and is followed by a comma. But it starts the sentence, which is actually the additional information, not the starting sentence. Displacement helps to signal the addition of new important information. Okay. So this is not the first sentence, but it is the additional information which is related to the previous statement. For example, the plan is environmentally sustainable. Furthermore, it is economically beneficial. So it is joining the additional information which is added to the plan which is environmentally sustainable. Relevance of information. The information introduced by furthermore should be directly related to the preceding statements. It should logically build upon or complement what has been said earlier. Formal tone, furthermore, is more commonly used in formal writing, such as in academic papers, professional reports, and formal essays. It is less frequently used in casual or conversational contexts. Avoiding overuse. While furthermore is useful for adding information, overusing it can make a text feel cumbersome or overly formal. It should be used judiciously to maintain the impact of the addition. Enhancing arguments. In argumentative writing or persuasive speeches, furthermore can be particularly effective in building a strong case by sequentially adding supporting points or evidence. Okay. Clear and cohesive writing. The overall goal of using furthermore is to enhance clarity and cohesion in writing or speech. It helps in structuring arguments or points in a way that is easily understandable and logically consistent. Now, let us have some examples of furthermore. First of all, in academic writing, the experiment yielded conclusive results. Furthermore, these results align closely with the theoretical predictions. Literature reviews provide a comprehensive overview of existing research. Furthermore, they identify gaps in current knowledge. Okay. Informal speeches or presentations. This new policy will enhance community safety. Furthermore, it has the potential to foster better relationships between presidents. Our company has seen a significant increase in profits. Furthermore, employee satisfaction has greatly improved. Third one, in professional reports, the market analysis shows a growing demand for this product. Furthermore, consumer feedback suggests high levels of satisfaction. The recent changes have led to increased efficiency. Furthermore, there has been a noticeable improvement in the staff morale. Okay. In business correspondence, thank you for your prompt response. Furthermore, we appreciate the detailed explanations provided in your report. Okay. We are committed to delivering high quality services. Furthermore, we continuously seek feedback to improve our offerings. In essays or argumentative writing, public transportation reduces traffic congestion. Furthermore, it is an environmentally friendly alternative to personal vehicles. Okay. Renewable energy sources are becoming increasingly cost effective. Furthermore, they play a crucial role in combining climate change. So they are adding something, or they are just making the fact strong that the sources are cost effective, and they are adding something else to make it the alternative or to make it the choice of yours. Now, these were the connectors that we have discussed in this session. These were some more connectors of addition, which we started in our earlier session. Okay, so I hope you got or you understood all the concepts, all the words, all the sentences that we have discussed over here. Now, for more connectors, connect with me for the further sessions as well. Thanks to you.